When it comes to the Pokemon anime, if you were asked who your favorite Pokemon character was and didn't want to be biased and pick Ash despite all the amazing character development he had through the years, I'm sure your answer will most likely be one of Ash's companions. It's really windy out there, oh my god. Or his rivals, I guess. Whenever the focus isn't on Ash in an episode, it's usually focused on the friends he made along the way. And sometimes they have their own goals too, which can get you hooked on them. Like Ash, you want them to succeed, no matter how many times they get screwed over. I'm looking at you, X and Y. Serena. So today I'll be discussing my top 5 favorite Ash Ketchum traveling companions. But before we get into all that, be sure to like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, turn on Shoppo, check my Twitter and my DMR. All the links are in the description. You should do all of them. You should. You don't have to, but you should. You should. Anyway, I'll start the video now. Alright, number 5 goes to Lily. So yeah, Lily's whole arc in the anime is honestly better than what she had in the games, believe it or not. And her amount of screen time come Ultra Ventures was crazy. Lily was originally afraid to be, like, within close proximity of Pokemon because of an event in her childhood when Ultra Beasts tried to take her, and she was scarred for life. That's crazy, oh my god. And she knew a lot about Pokemon, but she was too afraid to, like, touch them, interact with them, play with them, because, like, trauma and stuff. PTSD. You don't want that. You don't want that at a young age because it affects who you are now. As the Sun and Moon anime continued, you slowly get to see Lily face her fear of touching Pokemon, such as when she gets in a Alolan Vulpix and starts to warm up to basically just she's not afraid of Pokemon anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. When you find out that what happened to Lily that made her so afraid of Pokemon, we want to see her conquer it and be happy for once. And when she does, it's so wholesome, it's satisfying, it's amazing. It's the anime could just end right here. We don't need to go any further. Lily definitely had a lot of great character development, and it's what made her a fan favorite. Number 4 is Kiaweh. When I first saw the Sun anime, when I first saw the Sun anime, when Disney XD aired the first 2 episodes and then waited a whole entire year before the rest rolled in for some weird, odd, strange reason for no reason, I was not really interested in Kiaweh. He kind of looked as someone who was always serious all the time and he was never happy. He just he respected the island so much, and he's just ugh, these filthy peasants, this disgraceful. Ugh. But it wasn't until much later that Kiaweh was a lot more entertaining to me. There was an episode where Ash lost his Z-ring one time, and Kiaweh went absolutely berserk because Ash broke a Alolan tradition. He also cares a lot about his sister, which is where a lot of this comedy comes from, and it's also pretty wholesome. Kiaweh is just one of those characters where the animators really take advantage of the entertaining expressions with a new art style, and he's definitely one of my favorites. Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have put him up over Lily, because, I don't think comedy is better than character development, in my opinion. I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should, leave your answer in the comments below. Should Lily be above Kiaweh? Oh, wait, you can't really do that, because there's no comments. Whatever. Just, if Kiaweh should be higher, then subscribe, and if Lily should be higher, then like the video. Alright, number 3 goes to Dawn. Remember what I said about Ash's companions having their own goals that they try to reach throughout the series? Well, Dawn is the perfect example of that. Dawn wants to be a Pokemon coordinator like her mother, and we see her go through all sorts of hurdles to make it to the top. It doesn't really work out for her at the start when she kept losing contests, and she even took a short break for a while so she could refresh her mind and, get back on track. Also, when May returned in Battle Dawn, it was great to see Dawn win in the end. It felt as if the torch was, being passed over to, Dawn, the newest coordinator, the new best girl. Well, until Carlos, but we'll get there. Ever since then, Dawn was on a roll and made it to the finals of the Sinnoh Grand Festival. Even though she totally showed me there, let's be honest. Dawn's growth throughout the Diamond and Pearl anime was really great and made her one of the best traveling companions out there. The female traveling companions. And number 2 is Serena. In my opinion, Serena is the perfect fit for Ash. There's no better option. For one, Serena was the only Purple Girl before Alola to join Ash's traveling group because of Ash. All the others before her would just complain about him destroying their bike. Or in Iris's case, she just saw it as an opportunity to call him a kid all the time. At that point, Serena's only goal in life was to just, like, be with Ash. I'm pretty sure she didn't expect him to be with others. Yeah, if you know what I mean. She wanted to be alone with him. What am I doing? So, yeah, and she kind of achieved that. Then she found out about showcases, and now she had a new goal to look forward to. Even though the anime didn't handle those showcases that good, like, yeah, it was all the yeah. I think like other people explained it better, but it still was entertaining. And they made Serena lose to the master class to Arya for absolutely no reason. There was no faults in her that something. Arya is just like Arya just randomly has plot armor for no reason. I guess it's a good thing that Serena lost because it only makes her grow. Because it's only gonna make her like get like better, but like who cares if Ash can't win the Kalos League, then at least let Serena do it. At least let us be happy, anime. What's wrong with you? Do it. Well, whatever. It's still good to see her work hard and try to become the Kalos Queen. She is in my book. Is she like in the? I haven't caught up with most of the journeys, but like, is she like now like the Kalos Queen? I think. Like, did they mention that in journeys? I can't remember. Also, I can't talk about Serena without mentioning the kiss. Do you remember that? I sure did. I'm sure everyone did. At that moment, when more shipping like straight up blew up like a bomb, it was it was pretty much confirmed. Even if like no matter how many times people tried to deny, it was like no, it was on the cheek. Yeah, yeah. Poke shipping for the win. Yeah. It was amazing though. It was like probably one of the top 10 best Pokemon, even though we never saw it. Like you know what happened. Oh my god. Anyway, Serena is the best, female traveling companion, the best Poke girl in my opinion, and I really hope she gets with Ash in the future, unless the anime doesn't show us the future for some weird, odd, unexplained reason. There's gonna be 3 things in life that they don't show us, like like Ash like meeting his father again, like him getting with Serena, and like Ash using all of his old Pokemon. At least we don't know the end of Envy Pokemaster, so like maybe he will, but like there's still a little bit left for him to use. So I don't know. Is he gonna use them all in the last episode, or is it gonna be something else? And number 1 is Brock the Rock. Who else were you expecting? Brock is Ash's longest traveling companion, and he sure was fantastic. Yeah, the joke of him falling for every single girl he laid his closed eyes on was getting a little stale by the Advanced Generation series, which was like the second era in the Pokemon anime, if you group Kanto and Johto into one. But besides that, Brock is awesome. To be fair, he didn't have much of a goal in the beginning since he was already gym leader, but later down the line he started becoming a Pokemon doctor, and yeah, and it was great. It's also a trait whenever he like returns, because he's been with Ash through Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh, not the Orange Islands, because we got Tracy instead. So if they have the budget to bring him back, then it's a pretty big deal. The Sun and Moon anime did this a few times, and it was perfect. Yeah, Brock is the boss, enough said. And those are my top 5 favorite Ash Ketchum traveling companions. Thanks for all the memories, Ash. We'll never forget you. Yeah, because the Pokemon anime is ending this month, and I'm not ready. Oh my god. If you like this video, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to this video. Check out my Strapo, check out my Twitter and my email, all links are in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.